I'm Jimmy Cypher. Let's rock. Top 10 guitar lesson myths. Number 2. The hardest thing to do is to play fast. This is actually false. Speed will come very easily if you have practiced what you're trying to play correctly. So you have to do what I call scale up and lay the correct foundation. Think about it this way. If your goal is to make a professional sounding major label release, Metallica's Black Album or whatever, you can hire the best engineers and have the best songwriters and best players and the best studio with a $2 million Neve console or SSL board, perfectly acoustically tuned rooms, mastering engineers. You can have everything in place to do that. But if when you recorded the band, you used a $100 pawn shop guitar and a set of department store children's drums, and you used $20 crappy mics, then no matter what you do afterwards or how many experts that you bring in or how great the song is, whatever, it's never going to sound right. You're just never going to be able to, in this case, fix it in the mix, as they say. And this is the same with parts that you're playing. So let me show you what I mean. If, for example, you're doing something like Green Day's Good Riddance, Time of Your Life, okay? Well, here's our basic chords right there, okay? And you can do the rhythm for it. But what you really need is some technique here where you put your pinky on the guitar body to stabilize the hand. You need to know that this third finger anchor stays in place the whole time. And most importantly, you need a picking pattern that'll play it up to speed, okay? So in that case, 2 downstrokes, 2 upstrokes, down, up. There may be others, but this is the one that consistently works when I teach the song. And presto, there you go. Or you're trying to do electric 2-hand tapping, as is often the case. Well, if you're like a lot of people and you're new to this, you put the pick right there, and then, away you go. And now it's time to go back and play conventionally. But your pick is there, okay? So now all of a sudden the music stops. Well, you have to find a way to hold the pick the entire time, okay? So unless you know these things and practice correctly, it doesn't really matter how long you practice. You have to get the right technique down first. In this case, holding the pick, or you can cradle the pick this way, or some such mechanism to where you can seamlessly go back and forth, like so. So the important thing, and the hardest thing very often, is actually play the technique correctly that you're going to need to scale up to speed. The speed actually comes very quickly, pardon the pun, rapidly once you have this down. It's very easy to increase the tempo once you've got the technique right. So, practice slow and correctly. Jimmy Cypher out.